YouTube, man, what's good? It's your boy FSD coming back with another video, man. And today we got Hasan is disgusting. Abuses dogs? Hasan Sanabi, this how you feeling? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight to it, bro.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Yo!
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Man, I swear to God, the things this guy has been able to get away with on Twitch's platform for so many years is just astounding. It's actually horrifying. As you guys just heard, his dog, Kai, I'm not sure what kind of dog that is, by the way, was kind of pacing around in the back, you know, doing what dogs do when they're bored, right? This guy's streaming. I don't know how many times a day he streams or whatever, but this guy by the name of hasanabi, we all know who he is, in efforts to get his dog, which is a living creature, by the way, to stop pacing.
What is the dog doing? I don't see what it's doing wrong.
Out of boredom, because he's so annoyed by it, he decides to shock her with a shock collar around her neck, which is why she went.
Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
Oh, that's a shock collar. Oh, I'm like, what did he do? He ain't even do nothing but yell. I'm like, damn, the dog that traumatized? You putting your hands on the dog to the point you don't even gotta hit her and just say something? Damn, that's crazy. Shot caller is crazy.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Absolutely fucking disgusting. Like, if this is how you're gonna treat a living creature within your domain, within your house, a living creature with feelings and emotions and the ability to think, you're gonna punish and hurt her because you're essentially just using her as a prop for your streams, and you want her to just stand there or lay there for hours on end, no pacing whatsoever, no movement, no walking around as if she's a fucking statue, then I just gotta say, you gotta rescind your dog ownership rights immediately. Like, two things that make me not trust a person is people who abuse dogs or pets of any kind, and people who, for whatever reason, hate kids or hate children for no valid reasons whatsoever. Like, I get it, being annoyed at dogs and little kids or whatever, they can be kind of annoying, but legitimately hating them and abusing them and hurting them, it's just beyond reprehensible. I hate seeing dogs locked in cages all day. When I see dog owners do that or not providing enough,
sometimes, yeah, owners do be dragging it with the cages sometimes, but I could just, I could kind of understand though, because dogs is annoying as hell, you know what I'm saying? It do gets to a point sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they gotta just sit their little butts in time out for quite some time, you feel me? That's why I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool off animals, bro. I'm cool off not having a dog, pet fish, all that. I'm cool, bro. It's just too much maintenance, too much you gotta do, especially with dogs and stuff. Fish ain't bad because all you doing is just feeding them here and there, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying, dogs, cats, you know what I'm saying, anything that could walk, you're gonna have a problem with it, no doubt.
For their little animals, their little pets or companions, either locking them up in a cage or keeping them inside all day with no outside interaction or playful activities to stimulate their minds or their bodies. It really, like, it pisses me off. And this guy's a scumbag. I don't even like Hasan, so I'm a bias, right? Like, he has really shitty opinions. He makes a lot of contradictory points with his politics. Obviously, this video is not going to be a political one, but as far as I can see, this guy's a legitimate grifter with no backbone, and I'm not shocked to see that he's now abusing dogs.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone.
Yo!
Motherfucker, come here.
Man, buddy, you gotta control your temper, buddy. You on live, gang. First of all, you on live. But dog, why is they pissing you off that much to the point you willing to hurt them? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I've been around people who had dogs who do threaten their dog, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, dogs is like having kids pretty much, you know what I'm saying? It's like, sometimes you got to put them little motherfuckers in check. But, like, I hope he ain't really whooping their, you know what I'm saying? That's tough.
It really doesn't shock me, and I'm pretty sure that if he wasn't a streamer and if he wasn't aware that people like dogs and puppies and there was no value in using this dog, Kaya, as a prop for his streams, then he probably wouldn't even have Kaya in his house. Like, genuinely, this guy's a scumbag, and listen to how he talks about dogs in general.
Just such a lib-ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just read a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit. I know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. This is a dog.
And in this particular clip, he was talking about French bulldogs being, genetically inbred to the point of which they have breathing problems, which we all know is a huge problem. And I think, unironically, French bulldogs should not exist anymore. It's just dog breeders have went too far with that type of breed. And it is incredibly sad to see a living creature born with genetic mutations that literally set them up for lifelong breathing problems. It's disgusting, quite honestly. But the fact that this man is even talking about the fact that he doesn't care about the breathing problems and that he knows that they're incredibly effing inbred and that it's just a dog. When people say it's just a dog, I know that in their mind, they think that that gives them the reason or the justification in their head to now like almost treat dogs as if they're like not living creatures with emotions and feelings, as if they're like not deserving of loving care like a human being would or like a little kid would. Like, based off of recent studies, scientists have now proven that dogs have the intelligence and the cognizance of like a literal 2 to 3 year old. So if he's gonna treat a dog like this with a shock collar,
it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like having an actual kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, they so related. It's so relatable to having a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, people really treat their dogs like a human, for real. Like, it'd be crazy to see, but you know what I'm saying?
To an actual toddler, of which he finds annoying. This is why I don't trust people who abuse dogs or any small animals for that matter that can defend themselves. Because if you're willing to do that to a dog, imagine what you're willing to do to an actual little child.
You're being such a baby. It's just, you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom. No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented...
Yeah, this guy doesn't like dogs, man. He doesn't even like his own dog. And the fact that he even says she needs to have the same regimented what? The dog finally got to have some semblance of freedom with his mom, I suppose, watching the house and the dog. This scumbag comes back and now he wants the dog, Kaya, to just stay there all day while he's streaming as if she's a fucking prop, bro. What if she wants to go poo or pee? What if she wants to go play with a fucking ball or chase goddamn birds in the yard and just like breathe air and see sunshine? I swear to God, I don't like, who supports this guy? Why? I understand he aligns with the politics of a lot of left-leaning individuals, and let's be honest here, he gets away with a lot of shit because he's conventionally attractive. We all know conventionally attractive people get away with a fuck ton of shit. That much is pretty obvious, and I said it the last time I made a video about this guy, bro. If he were considered ugly or not attractive, bro, a lot of the shit that he gets away with or spews online, bro, he would have been banned a long time ago.
That's just the sad part about reality, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pretty privilege is a thing, you feel me? So you kind of got to deal with it, you feel me? But that it ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Everybody should have equal rights when it come down to things. People shouldn't be letting things slide just because somebody look good, you feel me? But it's society, bro.
Very clear here. People are going to want to deny it, but prime example, Destiny has been banned for years on Twitch. And arguably, Hasan is worse. Way worse than Destiny. By far, in my opinion, with the things he said and gotten away with in terms of the violent rhetoric he spewed. But that's besides the point. I don't like this guy. I don't like people who abuse dogs. It's disgusting. You shouldn't have a shock collar on your animal, on your pet, your companion, your compadre. And, there are some Hasan writers out there who want to deny the facts. But, this person by the name of Polish Tamales, they say receipts for the artards insisting there isn't a shock collar on Hasan's dog, and it's clearly there. Obviously, he leaned over in the video. Here you can see the shock collar, by the way. Obviously, for those of you who are visually impaired, you can see I'm playing the video again. You can see after she yelps or before she yelps, he leans over, right, to reach over for a button. Bro, this guy literally has a shock collar button attached to his streaming setup just to shock his dog whenever he's annoyed.
Closely match the ET300 Mini Educator half-mile remote e-collar, which does have shock prongs. It seems to match in shape, in the positioning of the charging port, in the texture of the plastic, unlike
that's for sure a shock collar.
This one with the much more curvy light than the one Hasan has. This one, which is vibrate only, also has its charging point on the side. The one Hasan has the charging point in the middle, much like the shocking version, where the prongs that could deliver the shock are simply removable. You can just remove them. or apparently, maybe, plausibly, ostensibly, cover them with black tape. That seems to be where we are now.
For anybody who cares about
That's
animals
crazy.
and the well-being of creatures that are not human, please just stop supporting this guy. I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your own time and money, right? Because he maybe does, say things you want, and he has a face you like looking at. I get it, but please stop supporting people who are literal abusers, bro. Like, he's on stream abusing an animal, like a dog, man's best friend. After seeing this proof, why would you? This is disgusting. It really is. But obviously, I'm gonna leave it at that. Everybody's free to do what they want to do. I'm not. See, it's a free world. It's a free society. Do what you want. Feel free to leave your comments and opinions down. Hasan, please stop virtue signaling and acting like you are a bastion of morality when you're not. You're a scumbag in real life, probably, likely. Just off seeing how you treat your own dog.
Maury, this nigga Maury don't like Hasan. I never really watched Hasan, so I don't really know too much about him, but I do know, like, he do talk about, he heavy into politics, but I'm not really interested in politics, so that's why I really don't watch him. But when he be collabing with, like, AMP members or like RDC, like when all the content creators be coming together, I be kind of watching them a little bit, but I don't watch him on a daily because he talking about politics and like something I'm not really interested in. But you know what I'm saying, I do respect his grind, and he definitely one of them ones, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, he paving the way for a lot of upcoming creators, so I respect him, you know what I'm saying. But that is kind of crazy a little bit. Shot caller is insane.
Using her as a prop for your streaming audience to seem more welcoming, inviting, basic ass marketing. You don't care about that, dog. If you did, you wouldn't confine her to your tiny ass streaming room. Honestly, this just really messed up my mood. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you guys have any other clips or videos, stories you guys want me to talk about or cover or react to, you already know what to do.
Yeah, shout out to Maury, bro. But damn, Hasan, you gotta relax, gang. You gotta relax, bro. It's a dog at the end of the day. I don't see what the dog was doing, to be honest. She was just roaming around a little bit. What, you wanted to just sit in one spot? Like, damn, the dog can't walk around while you streaming, my nigga. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comments below, you know what I'm saying? That's tough, you feel me?